So in terms of jealousy kasi, it's looking into why is it making me jealous? That's a question. No? People, bakit? Is it making me jealous because they're spending more time with another person? Baka feeling ko na mas maraming attention yung nabibigay. So, baka sa sarili ko, baka my needs aren't being met in some way. Maybe I haven't been going out with other people, that's why I'm being needy. So when I see na my partners or my friends or whoever is getting more attention, like I want that too, but bakit wala? So you look into what's wrong, what's making you feel that way.
Hey guys, I'm Yvanne, your host of At The Backdoor, where we discuss controversial, taboo, and socially relevant topics. In this video, we'll discuss about polyamory. So if you're interested in that, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And we're joined again by...
Hi guys, I'm Danielle, or known as nudista in the art community, or rather the BDSM community.
Okay, so polyamory. Ano yung polyamory? Kasi a lot of people are unfamiliar with it.
So polyamory means many loves. So think of it as not really the opposite, but another realm of tackling relationships. When you say monogamy, it's just one person, but polyamory is many people. So ibig sabihin, marami akong partners. Like we can choose to have many partners.
I think naguguluhan yung mga tao sa polyamory versus cheating. So how do you differentiate that?
Polyamory is a relationship style wherein people, or the people who practice it, are very open about who they're sleeping with, who they're meeting, who they're dating. So in essence, everyone knows everyone. So kunyari, may boyfriend ako and we're polyamorous. It means that he can date another person and make them into his other girlfriend or another partner, and I can do the same. So the difference between polyamory and cheating is that we're open. We tell each other who our partners are, who we're meeting. And cheating kasi is deliberately not telling your partner that you're sleeping or that you're dating another person.
So could you cheat within a polyamorous relationship?
Of course, you can. Kasi, again, it's a setup wherein you're very open to your partner. I mean, you're already in a place where you can share all of these things. Then why deliberately hide something that's actually permitted? So when that happens, you look into yourself, bakit ko kailangan magtago? Is there something hindering me from sharing this fact from my partner, and my partner is allowing me? You look into it as a way of checking in on yourself. Now, why is this happening? Why am I choosing to cheat in my relationship? So cheating is the choice of the person doing it. And it's not because my partner is neglecting me, I should cheat. No, it's your choice. It's on you kung bakit ka nag-cheat sa isang tao.
So how does that work? Like, is it sexual lang, like flings, or could it work in a long-term serious relationship?
So when it comes to polyamory naman, a lot of people look into long-term relationships. Pero, alam mo naman, it's very subjective to the person practicing it. For me, parang lately, I identify as solo poly. So, solo poly means that I'm in a relationship with myself. So, my primary partner in this case is me. So, yeah, if I have partners, it means that they can be just, friends with benefits, or tipong I have a relationship with them pero walang commitment in terms of how traditional monogamy is. So, kunyari, traditional monogamy is tipo, oh, when I'm in a relationship with you, ito yung expectations natin. We're long-term. Pero yung mga partners ko, like, I don't set any rules on that. Parang, if this feels right to us now, why put something like a deadline, or why put the pressure na kailangan long-term siya? What if at this moment, we're in this space and time wherein we can accommodate each other now, and then what if our paths don't cross anymore? Do I have to hold on? Do you have to hold on to me as well? I'll just let you go, because if it's better for you to let go, and if it's better for me to let go, let's do it. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to end the relationship. It's just that at this point, we cannot keep it. So, parang ganun, na it's very fluid. That's how I see it. Parang how friendships are. Sometimes friendships are immediate, and then after a while, nawawala sila. Some friendships like cross paths, and then mawawala, and then you cross paths again, and you have it long term. And then some friendships like start beautifully and then last in the long run. So it's kind of like that. When you see it as something fluid, something beautiful, something like very organic, and you don't really set any expectations for it to be a certain way, it's going to be a freeing experience.
Yeah, and I heard meron dynamic na polyamorous siya, but just romantically. Tapos isa lang siya, isang relationship na yung sexual. Like, meron ganung dynamics.
Yeah, so it depends on parang for you, what your relationship style is. Kung ganun yung setup nila, then if it works for that person, then that's something good. Kasi a lot of people think that polyamory equals many sex partners.
Yeah.
But think about polyamory as having many relationships, and those relationships isn't contained to it just being sexual, because sometimes you just want to have that romantic relationship with someone without sex involved. Sometimes relationships can be very platonic, but you can see it as, hey, you're my partner in life. Doesn't necessarily mean partner in sex, but partner in life. Maybe you're my best friend, and that relationship is so deep that I see you as a partner. So ang ganda ng it's very fluid, and the relationship style that you have with another person doesn't hamper your relationship with another person, because in polyamory, parang more love equals more love. In terms of monogamy kasi is, you can only love one person, you cannot love another person. But isipin mo na lang, you have love for your friends. Why can't you have many best friends, but why can't you have many lovers? Think of it as many people see sex as, a higher hierarchy when it comes to like having relationships. Parang, having sex with this person means na I'm romantically involved, and then so far, it's way above the friendships that I have. Pero sa poly kasi is parang, no, my relationship with this person doesn't hamper the fact that I can love you too, but the love I have for you is different from the love I have for this other person. And that too cannot be compared, because you're individual. Like, iba yung dynamic ko sa'yo, iba yung dynamic ko sa kanya. And 100%, I'm here 100%, 100%. Diba? So parang it's another perspective.
Does that get draining? Like, trying to accommodate that much people?
Yeah, I mean, isipin mo na lang, you're splitting your time. So, Google Calendar. The calendar is your best friend. Palibasa, you're trying to schedule everyone in your life. The point is to meet everyone's needs then. So what if, kunyari, I'm free Wednesday. Tapos, Wednesday I'm free. Are you free to date? Are you free so I can date you? Because it's been a while since I've been with you. And then they're like, yeah, sure. And then the next day, I miss you. I miss this other friend. Sige, kita tayo kasi na-miss kita. So it reminds me of how my life is. Like, it's not just my partners I'm scheduling things with, it's also my friends. Because I have many best friends in my life. It's hard to always be like, talk to them. But I guess in the relationships that I have, I put boundaries, or we're so comfortable with each other na even if we don't talk for a long time, it's going to be okay. Kasi parang we all have our individual lives, or being in a relationship with me means that I am busy, but it doesn't mean I don't think of you. It doesn't mean that you're any less than the people I spend time with. Parang because we're busy and di tayo nagtutugma ng schedule, of course, we get busy and we cannot accommodate all of these things because we have to take care of ourselves. If I give you this day, it means that I'm here for you. This is your day. This is me, being present with you and just wanting to spend time and see how you are, so that you know that I care for you, that I love you, I respect you, and this is my time to sa'yo na to. I mean, this is my gift to you also.
So it's a lot of planning and communication.
Yeah, sobra. Kasi, like in everything that we do, you have to be always communicating. Like, it's a culture sa akin and my friends na if we're together, we talk about many things without judgment. Like, coming from, from the BDSM episode wherein I talk about communication, I bring it to my everyday life and my everyday relationships. And, you check in on each other, people. Hey, I'm feeling down. Are you free to talk to me? Because I know you're a person I can open up with about these things. It's just that I'm bogged down this moment. Can you accommodate me? And then there are times where my friends are like, okay, I'm busy right now, pero is it okay if in an hour or two, I'll be free? Will you be free by then so that we can discuss it?
Do you still feel jealous within those relationships?
So in terms of jealousy kasi, it's looking into why is it making me jealous? That's a question. People, bakit? Is it making me jealous because they're spending more time with another person? Baka feeling ko na mas maraming attention yung nabibigay. So, baka sa sarili ko, baka my needs aren't being met in some way. Maybe I haven't been going out with other people, that's why I'm being needy. So when I see na my partners or my friends or whoever is getting more attention, like I want that too, but bakit wala? So you look into what's wrong, what's making you feel that way. And sometimes there's also the issue of envy. So there's envy and jealousy. Jealousy is more of like, no, you're mine. You're mine. Ayoko kita i-share.
Okay.
Ganon. Tipong, pag shinare kita, mawawala ka sa akin. That's what jealousy is. Tipong, I want that. Hindi, akin, parang, bakit siya binigyan mo ng opportunity? Ako hindi. Parang ganun. That's jealousy. But envy naman is more of like FOMO for me. Na tipong, they're spending time with another partner. Yeah, they went out to the park. And then here I am saying, I want that too. So it's me wanting that experience also. Wanting to be there or wanting that partner of mine to do the same for me. So makikita mo na, okay, bakit? Like, why? Parang dun mo rin iniisip, sila lang ba? Are they the only people who can give that to me? Or do I have other people I can experience the same thing? Pero yun nga lang, it's with another person.
Yeah.
So you navigate through those things. And then polyamory made me realize how some of my needs cannot be met by another person.
Yeah.
Like minsan, there's this person that you can emotionally connect with, you can talk to about anything. Pero yun nga lang, yung schedule niya is erratic, and then the other one is like, you'll have fun and stuff, but you cannot be as emotionally deep as this other person. So, there are many ways to navigate, like, okay, I cannot get the emotional depth from here. I can get it from here. And if I'm lonely, I can always go to this person. Pag hiningi mo to sa ibang tao, doesn't mean na it's any less from them. Na hindi ko nabigay ngayon, wag sumama ang loob. Kasi syempre, hindi mo nabigay. It's fine. Nagkakaroon na naman ng expectation na hindi, dapat ako eh. Gusto mo, hindi ko nabigay eh.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Maybe we can discuss it. Pag may ganun problema kasi parang the jealousy, di ba? Parang, ako dapat eh. Ganyan.
Yeah.
So you discuss those things too.
So how do you check in with yourself kung insecurity ba talaga siya or di lang talaga nakukuha yung needs mo?
I think you check in by sitting down and really listening to yourself. Kasi a lot of people deal with jealousy by pointing fingers na it's
reacting.
your fault. Yeah. But no, not a lot of people just sit down and feel their jealousy. Like, feel it na tipong, if you wanna cry, go cry. When you're angry, express that anger in some way and let it out. And then once you let it out, papasok naman yung reasons why. A lot of people don't know that once the emotions are expressed and cleared out, papasok naman yung logic na, okay, I'm jealous because I see him with another friend all the time. They get to spend time together. And here I am at home and I don't have anyone as of this moment. So maybe the jealousy is there because I feel like I have no one. Ganon. So it's evaluating where it's coming from in a space wherein you're not judging yourself. A lot of people judge themselves. I shouldn't be jealous. I shouldn't do this. When you're polyamorous, you shouldn't be jealous as a person. You're like, but we're humans. We experience many emotions, and sometimes we just want to have a space wherein we can do that.
We tend to demonize certain emotions kaya hindi natin masyadong hindi na tayo nagtithink logically. Yeah. Scientifically speaking, are humans monogamous or polygamous?
There have been researches wherein we as a society isn't really monogamous.
Yeah.
So I think there is something about that. I think Vox created a Netflix series about it, like an episode on, I think, polyamory and monogamy. So I guess from what I remember, like personally, it's more of like monogamy is more of not really a status symbol, but more of like trying to contain territory before. So it's a matter of power and keeping stuff to this certain group of people. So of course, if you're a monarch, you want to keep the thing, you want to keep your territory, you're gonna marry someone with the bigger territory or someone who would merge territory so that you can have all of these things, so that you can safeguard it. As a society, monogamy is kind of idealized and then romanticized so much. But think about back then, the early ages. Do you think they have monogamy? Like, there are cultures wherein women are allowed to have many husbands.
Yeah.
And there are cultures also that are allowed many wives.
Yeah, until now, meron pa rin.
Yeah, but more commonly, it's the polygamy and not polyandry. So polygamy is more of like men having many wives. Polyandry is women having many husbands.
Oh, okay.
So see it as parang also a very much controversial topic kasi bakit gano'n na lalaki pwede maraming asawa, ang babae hindi pwede. So it's also a matter of power, diba? Showing na, oh, marami akong asawa, I can take care of them.
Yeah.
But isn't it a really beautiful thing if a woman is so loved by many men that they just want to be there for that woman? So, parang that's another way of thinking about it.
Some of people curious about polyamory. How can they know na if it's really for them?
That's a hard question because it's a personal thing. Like, for me, I discovered I was polyamorous when I was in a relationship. Like, I had a boyfriend and we've been together for a while. And then when I saw this other person, I was like, wouldn't it be nice to have a relationship with this person as well? I realized na, oh my God, I'm falling in love with another person, but at the same time I am in love with this other person. So what is this feeling? Is this wrong? Is this something bad? And then when I met the guy who tied me up when I was 18, he told me, oh, I'm polyamorous. And I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, well, I can fall in love with a lot of people, but at the same time have a committed relationship. And I was like, damn, I didn't know that, right? But like, I thought I was the only one.
Yeah.
And but yung pala, it's a possibility.
Paano nag-react yung boyfriend mo dati with that?
Actually, I didn't open it up.
Okay.
Parang, because it was monogamous, I was like, okay, it's a monogamous relationship. I'm not gonna change anything. Pero nag-break kami. And then, I had other relationships, but at the same time, it's like, the same. It's always the same. So, parang, eto, when I ended this last relationship, parang, I'm not in a committed relationship ever since that relationship ended. And I realized ko na it's fun loving lots of people. But then I defined what it means to be in a relationship with me. So being in a relationship with me means that I'm not gonna set any expectations. Actually, when somebody expectations come when somebody says, oh, I wanna be like this to you. So of course, ako naman, I'm not setting expectations. It's them setting expectations about themselves to me. Yeah. So of course, as a person, you're like, okay, you said this, that you're going to be like this to me, so I will uphold that. Na, yan yung sabi mo, you're going to be this kind of person to me, then, okay, I'll see to it that you're going to be like that for me. Diba? Because they're the ones setting expectations on themselves and not on me. I mean, me putting it on them.
So, do you suggest or not, pag may monogamous partner ako, tapos gusto ng isa to explore polyamory, like, would you recommend that? Now, from monogamy to polyamory?
Actually, some people can make that shift. But that shift happens when both parties talk about it. Kasi what if yung isa talaga is geared towards monogamy and the other one resorts to polyamory, wants polyamory. Dun mo iisipin, okay, is your partner like open enough for them to see you with other people? How would they feel? So before you get into shifting your relationship from monogamy to polyamory, you have to define within yourselves, can you handle those types of emotions? Can you handle the maturity that comes from practicing this kind of relationship style? Are you open to spending lots of time talking about it, feeling emotions about it, getting angry, moving from negative emotions? Because again, you're going to go through confusion, jealousy, envy, things that aren't necessarily discussed so much in monogamy. Most of the time when you're jealous in a monogamous relationship, it's saying, oh, he loves you so much that he's jealous. It's like, no, don't put that culture in, because you're telling people that the more jealous a person is, the more they love you. No. The more jealous a person is means that there is something in them that gets triggered when you enjoy yourself being free. So, yeah, it depends on who's in the relationship. If they're strong enough as individuals and as a couple to enjoy a journey towards polyamory. Some people are just geared towards monogamy, and that's okay. Like, if they're into that and then their partners are also into monogamy, then that's fine. And then polyamory naman, for polyamorous people, of course, we will look for people who are also polyamorous. Kasi nga, iba rin yung lifestyle. There is the idea nga that if we're polyamorous, it means na we're cheating. It's a glorified way of saying, oh, you're cheating on your partner. Why can't you accept na maybe this just works for me? This is a style of relationship that I'm comfortable with. That I want my partner wants this also. So there's nothing wrong. And since my relationship is based on that partner, I don't really need to hear what you're going to say about it.
So to the viewers who are interested in being in a poly relationship, like what do you want to tell them or give them advice?
When it comes to being in a polyamorous relationship, you have to sit down with yourself and think about, am I strong as a person to handle my emotions? Because being in a relationship with another person means that, you know, you define in yourself na I'm okay by myself. Like adding another person to my life means that they're gonna enrich it, but I'm a complete person. Because in monogamy, like we're taught that this person completes me. I'm broken. I'm a half of a whole. So when I find this other person, it fits me, and then we're going to be this whole person. No, in polyamory, I'm a whole person. I'm happy with myself. Even if I don't have a partner, I'm fucking happy because I'm whole as a person. So if this other person comes into my life, it brings much more joy, much more love. And then another person comes in and you're like, okay, more love, more joy, more people to play with, more people to spend time with. And from that, you lessen the pressure from other people to give you what you lack, because you yourself is always you're always improving on yourself. You're always looking upon yourself na I'm okay. I'm loved as a person. And when you're coming from a place of love, you just want to share that love. So sometimes you're like, I just want to love you because that's me. That's the core of who I am. That's the being inside of me saying, okay, I'm overflowing with love. Might as well share it to the world. And even if that person you're with doesn't give back the love that you give, it doesn't matter because you feel love for yourself. No? And if you're going to get into polyamory, you have to accept that people come and go. That relationships will will come into your life and enter your life, and then they will leave your life. But doesn't mean that it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing because you will miss that person, but see it as an opportunity to be able to express love at a certain time. Like, oh, thank you for being in my life for a certain time, and it enriched my life. And then when you go, then let my love for you flourish because you're free to do. So it's a beautiful, journey, but it's not for everyone. It takes strength within, strength to deal with your emotions, the grit to say, okay, people might not love my lifestyle, but it doesn't matter because the best opinion I can get is my own opinion. Like if I'm happy with who I'm with, what I'm doing, doesn't matter what the world says.
Okay, I think that's it. So much.
Thank you.
If you have any more like polyamorous questions, or if you're in a polyamory relationship, like please comment down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also support our Patreon page that will be linked down below. And also follow Nudista's Instagram.
So you can follow me at I am Nudista on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. See you guys on the next video. Bye!